A century ago, our region boasted one of the most diverse populations in the world as people migrated here from all over Europe to work in the mills. Yet today we're among the least diverse places in America, with lots more white people than the national average, fewer African Americans, and very low percentages of pretty much everybody else. And that's got to change if we're going to tap the fastest growing pool of talent in America, especially Latin Americans. A new initiative called Hola Pittsburgh is setting out to do just that, and using Pittsburgh Promise scholarships as an incentive to attract people to our region. Victor Diaz is a board member of the Pittsburgh Metropolitan Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Melanie Harrington is CEO of Vibrant Pittsburgh. And Saleem Ghubril is executive director of the Pittsburgh Promise. And welcome, good to see all three of you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
So this is a big deal, all three of these organizations partnering on this effort to attract Latinos to our region. Why? What's in it for our region?
Well, there's a huge population in this country of Latinos that are entrepreneurs and typical values that we want as an immigrant population, and we feel it's about time. Less than 2% of the population here is Hispanic. There's a lot of opportunities to attract businesses, investment, and now families here, and I think it's a great program that the Vibrant and the Promise have put together to encompass that, to attract people to come to this wonderful region.
Yeah, and we've seen in other parts of the country that this population is growing and really driving economies all over the United States right now, but not so much here.
Definitely, and I call it low-hanging fruit. If we promote this region properly and let Hispanics in this country know what we have here, I think we're going to get a very positive influx of people that are entrepreneurs, that are hardworking, that will give a lot to this region from a diversity perspective.
Very cool. People kind of know what a Chamber of Commerce is. For people who don't know what a Vibrant Pittsburgh is?
So Vibrant Pittsburgh, it was established to grow the diversity of the region, and specifically the diversity of the region's workforce. So we have job opportunities, business opportunities in the region, and the Hola Pittsburgh initiative is a way to connect those opportunities to the Latino talent that we want to attract to the region and also retain in the region. So we have a couple of things that we're going to be doing. So we're building a kind of awareness in the region about the Hispanic professionals and leaders and communities that we have here through a series of commercials that are currently running. We have a number of members of the community that are involved with us. So we have a kind of working group that includes all of our organizations and many others. And we also will be working on some events coming in May, including bringing people to the region to engage them in a Cinco de Mayo event to talk about what our opportunities are, what those job opportunities are, and leaving the region to go market our opportunities to Latino job seekers and opportunity seekers that may be interested in pursuing their destination, their destiny and everything here in the Pittsburgh region.
Part of the thinking here, that if they're already living somewhere in the United States, it's easier to get them to move on over to our region, move on over to Pittsburgh?
Yes, yeah, simply sort of migrate here and look at what we have here. They're already here. We offer affordability, we offer jobs, we offer business investment, we offer schools, and we offer the Promise, the Pittsburgh Promise, which is a tremendous hook, I think, to the Latino families that may be looking to provide educational opportunities for their children.
So, and this is the program that provides scholarships to young people, families who live in the city of Pittsburgh and graduate from a city high school, right, Saleem?
That's correct, Bill.
And so why do you think it's important to this particular audience we're trying to attract?
Why is the scholarship important? You know, when we announced the Promise, we essentially promised three things: that we're going to transform the quality of public education, the quality of life in our neighborhoods, and then finally, if you live in our city and go to our schools, we promise to give you a $40,000 scholarship to pursue higher education anywhere in Pennsylvania. So when we made that promise, we made it partly because we wanted to see young people get every chance they can and pursue every dream that they have, assuming that they're willing to work hard for it. We also wanted to use the promise to leverage the school reform movement and to ensure that at the heart of our region we have a solid, superb urban public school system. And we also wanted to use that promise as a way to keep families who are already living in the city, but then attract those who are not now living in the city. So recognizing that 16% of our country is Latino, the largest minority population in the country right now, but only 2% of our region is Latino, it felt strategic to then use the message of the promise to bring about that ultimate goal of growing the population of the city, and it made sense to begin by targeting the Hispanic population that's already in the U.S., just not in our city.
Victor, I wonder, do you think this idea of the scholarships is going to resonate especially with the Hispanic community across the country?
Absolutely. It's something in the travels that I incur, and also we've hired a person specifically to look into this from the chamber. People can't believe that there's $40,000 out there potentially, and it's a very big incentive to come in here. And we have, we have a great region, we have jobs, we have opportunities that will be good for these families. It's amazing how people have reacted very positively to this scholarship.
Well, it's an exciting effort. Certainly we know we've got 20,000 or so jobs open in the region right now, especially for skilled workers we can't fill, and a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurs. So I guess this is one of the important pieces in trying to figure out the puzzle of what we do from a workforce and workforce development and population standpoint going forward. So congratulations to all three of you, your organizations, for getting out the word. Hola Pittsburgh. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
And when we return, it's anything but elementary, the new machine at the Pittsburgh Supercomputing Center. Stay with us.